would go to Ted, my dog, who had 3 problems: pooed on the pitch at Surrey Hills, weed on the stumps at Moonee Valley, and I turned round at first slip to find him fielding at second slip against the Turf Strokers.
In the second 11 game playing Glen Iris, when Gatesy dropped a catch off Smithy in the last over, they made about 240. On the way off, Smithy was so angry as he gets after a wicket, storming off the ground, and he turns around to Gatesy, yells straight at him and says, "It wasn't the fact that you dropped a catch, is you weren't concentrating and you were playing with sticks."
Before East Doncaster, when Willow was getting throwdowns and Gav Mack threw a couple down leg and he literally threw his bat gloves and said, "This is an absolute waste of my time," and stormed off the ground.
Finding out that Alex had to pay a $100 fine for creating a hole in the Deep Dean wall.
Hamesh having a go at me for not getting my hand on a catch and then apologising about 16 times over, and I made him feel bad for ages.
When Alex Townsend got caught making up false stories of his Saturday night adventures with girls.
Probably calling Gav Muckian from Surrey Hills to find out half an hour before the game that he was still in Dramana filling up with fuel.
When Johnny wanted to cancel the Thursday night barbecue because we've got no tomatoes. Where are the tomatoes?
When Andrew Evans munted in my backyard.
There was a past Players' Day or Hawthorn Golf Club, Jesse McLaren sitting in a chair and he's just swaying, and just because he was pretty drunk. And
meeting my mentor Gav Mack as he walked off and threw his helmet in the air and hit it with his bat.
We're playing a game down at Elgar Park and Rowdy decided to ride his bike home and missed his place on the way home.
Bailing Trent Sanguinetti out of a 21st party over the road. Oh my God.
Great family, but I've got to say that Johnny Townsend, 1964 Melbourne Premiership player, number 16, is probably the pick of the bunch.
Alex, assistant coach.
Alex.
It'd have to be Alex.
It'd have to be the old man, Paul.
Paul, because he's the only one who buys me a beer.
I'd have to say Paul Townsend, because a few years ago he's really given me a go, and yeah, my career's come a long way because of him, so yeah.
I'd say Paul. He whips them into shape.
Kathy, she's the rose between a lot of thorns.
It's got to be Kathy. She's a champion. Those sandwiches are the greatest, Kathy.
Well, politically, I'd have to say Kathy, but Barney probably scoops a Paul.
Barney.
It's got to be Will, just because he brings a great vibe to the club.
Has to be Will.
Yeah. I think I'd have to go for Sammy. Sammy Townsend, he's got a beautiful head of hair.
Can't be Alex, he's adopted. I'm going to have to say it's Sam.
I have to say myself.
That'd have to be Jimmy.
James. He's not as loud as the rest of them.
Probably James.
Are you serious?
That'd be Rowdy when he bowls a wide.
It'd be Shane Weatherall.
Oh, Rowdy. I've never seen someone spit the dummy so hard after being so blatantly run out.
Everyone's going to say me, I know that, although I don't know. Rowdy.
It's definitely Jono Wilson, can't handle a quality throwdown.
Willow.
Smitty by a mile.
Millsy.
Millsy. Hurting his shoulder while sleeping is one of the greatest excuses I've ever heard.
Millsy.
I would say Trent, you can't throw your bat, mate. Live and learn.
I think Moose would have to be the biggest sook going around.
That'd be Moose after Saturday, where he walked off the field having been given out, complaining, saying he wasn't going to pay his $15 umpire fee.
Gowers.
Either Will or Alex Townsend.
Will Townsend would be up there with his recent
dismissals.
I have to say Will.
Tie between Will Townsend and Gav Mack.
I reckon either myself or Will.
Probably myself.
Guaranteed, so I'm going to pass Eddie.
See you later. See you, James.
I think Millsy, the captain, he leads by example every week.
It'd be Millsy.
Probably Millsy.
Millsy's stretching stick, worked harder than he did. Anybody but Millsy.
I train pretty hard, but looking around the room, it's hard to look past Will Townsend, to be honest.
I'd have to say Will Townsend.
Why is that?
He just got a lot of energy, and he trains pretty hard.
Probably Will Townsend.
Sam Townsend.
I reckon that Sammy Townsend puts in most nights.
I do.
Can't go past Craig Brooks and Sam Warner. No one stands around better than those two. Just watch blokes train.
Harry Kashishian.
Gatesy.
I'm not really in a position to say this year, I don't think.
Grant McCarthy.
Johnny Seeger.
And I would probably have to say Lockie Stewart, I reckon. Time he gets here, the time he goes home, he really puts in, and good luck to the young boy. He's well on the way to success.
Smitty, you bowled 3 wides. 3 wides!
G'day, Troy.
Can you?
You!
Come on!
Andy!
Trots, when the gonna make some runs?
Muffin! Oh, that is garlic.
Gatesy, it's 1:30. Where have you been? Here, get my whites on. Get these boots on. Get out there, Gatesy. G'day, Jags.
Fuck it, I've been joking. Come on!
How's that one, Tommy? You like that one?
Angus.
I don't know many of them personally, so I've got to say Angus.
My captain, Angus.
My favourite street's got to be Tommy.
I have to say myself.
Tom Street, great bloke.
Tommy, loving his artwork and his batting progressing beautifully.
Tom, does great work on the committee.
Oh, definitely Angela for her afternoon tea.
I have to say Angela. They have some very nice chicken rolls at tea.
Mum would kill me if I didn't say her, so Mum.
Well, I don't like Lockie. I don't like Tom. I don't like Angus. Dave.
Look, I'd go David Street because he's the eldest and he's also a Melbourne supporter.
David, because he's a Melbourne supporter.
David Street.
Lockie.
I'm going to have to go with Lockie.
Sippy.
Can't split them, but if I had to say, I'd probably say Lockie.
Well, again, you never said what street. Collins Street's pretty good.
Have to do Max.
Max Shuttleworth.
Max Shuttleworth, just because of his hair.
Max is definitely the worst, and the best on the same day.
Oh, take your pick. Watto.
Boise by a mile.
Yeah, Boise's not very good.
Alex Townsend, comfortably. He looks just terrible on the night out. Terrible.
I've been in his pants before, so it's definitely Alex Townsend.
Alex Townsend.
Well, I've been copping a fair bit of stick, but I think Slug and his Nordica blue collared shirt need to go.
Will Jago?
Mucko, hands down. Plumbers crack every week.
Shane Heffernan and his fluorescent 2XUs are something to behold.
I'd have to say Doug, those silly shirts and that mullet.
Saying.
Pat McCormick with his arm sleeves.
Willow, John Wilson goes very close to having the worst, if not Smitty.
Oh, no doubt Johnny Kent. Those shirts are outrageous.
That one's easy considering I work with him and play cricket with him. That would be Andrew Heffernan.
Oh, probably Millsy. He's just not a good bloke.
Andy Mills. He just keep on hiding himself. Wouldn't be able to find him.
Gav Mack, because you'd never get a word in. Sam Warner.
Probably Sam Warner again. He's a Warner, and I know how bad they are. So,
Moose, I reckon. He's only got about 10 years left in him.
Jesse McLaren, because would lose all the green cans very quickly.
Jesse McLaren, because I'd come back looking like a pretzel.
Will Jago. Because he'd be looking for a mirror the whole time.
Michael Forward.
Again, Smitty, because he's just an absolute head case. Dave Powell would be a close second. And probably Jono Wilson as well. Talk the hind legs off a donkey, that bloke.
Probably Max. Just pisses me off sometimes.
Probably Max again.
Max Shuttleworth.
Trent, because he'd hands down eat me.
I have to say any of the juniors because they just have too much energy for me. I just couldn't keep up. They drained me.
Anyone who brings Canterbury home for 6 points.
Probably Holmes when he smacked him around at Canterbury.
Torn between the winning the game with Rowds on 52 or the 99 not out.
Angus Street's 99.
I would say Lockie Street in the one-day game against Old Carey. A bit of a mixture of an innings. Started off pretty slow, but then the last 50 off 27 balls really sort of set the game alight.
Probably my 50 against Deep Dane.
It would have to be mine coming up that I haven't done it yet.
I think after Grant got dropped out of the ones and went out there and made 100 the next game, I reckon that was fantastic. So that's the best.
Grant McCarthy's 100 before, when we chased down 290 against Glen Iris, was one of the best ones I've seen.
It's when Will opened the batting with me at Parkville.
Probably my 55 off about 20 balls in round one when I broke a BMW's windshield.
Probably Smitty's innings against St Kevin's when he hit a 6. It's always good to see the underdog get up for a victory. Well done, Smitty.
Fisher's 94.
I don't know, you can't go past a bloke that hits 6s and breaks houses, so I'll go with Krishna.
Krishna's 100. Yeah, pretty special.
I have to say when I made 4 not out and I saved the game for our team and I hit the win runs.
I've actually got 3 favourite innings of the season. They're all equal. Johnny Seeger's 70 odd the other week. Angus Street's 99 for absolutely exhausting me partnering him, and I think Michael Ford's 100 in the 5th, his first century for senior cricket, and I think for the club.